Alright guys, so we are back, and I promise you, I did not mean to have any issues. That was actually my graphics card, surprisingly enough. It's a brand new GTX 980, and I'm having issues with it. I am not a happy camper at all. So I'm hoping that it's not going to happen again. I'm not going to make a promise that it won't happen again, but we're going to try not to have it happen again. Anywho's, we are going to be here for our second match of the day for the Group A stages for ESL 1 Battlefield America's qualifications. And this is going to be Symthic versus Dexterity. And I am, of course, BrettFX, joined here by Baz, the wonderful and lovely Baz, as he is going to go ahead and give you the lowdown on our first map.
First, we'll see like the last matches, like for Symthic versus Dexterity. Like 2 days ago, in the night cup, Dexterity won with 2 versus 0. But surprisingly, like on the cup 3, Symthic won from Dexterity with 2 versus 1. So their teams were pretty even when the lineup of Symthic is stable. What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, with this lineup, yes, I agree with you. But as you said before, we have seen them, falling to them in the past. So I would say that overall the advantage is going to be for Dexterity. But I think that that Symthic has an opportunity to take the win here.
Yeah, for sure. They still have chances a lot.
All right, guys. So we are going to be on Siege of Shanghai. And, of course, this map we just saw previously, Symthic having little issues of actually getting a bomb site. And I have to say, if they do that to Dexterity, if they do this to this Dex squad, I think that it could hurt them really, really bad, because unlike Limited Edition, I think Dexterity is going to actually be able to secure their own bomb sites, and they could walk away with a very, very quick 2-0 if Symthic is not careful with this. Because I mean, we've seen time and time again Dexterity when they play the US side, so good. They're able just to lock down every single frag, and they're able to push them all the way in the back. So Symthic, they have to be on their guard here.
Yeah, they can't be too defensive, but also not like too aggressive. Dexterity, just every chance they can take, they will take.
I do want to mention the fact that Julio is using the Mav right now, so he is going to be a recon kit at the moment. Now, we have not seen Mav usage happening on this particular map, but as we stated before, this map, as well as on lockers, it could work very well because it's such a tiny, claustrophobic style map.
Yeah, only thing is about you have one player less with less firepower.
Well, again, with Dexterity, I don't think that's too awful of an issue. But we are going to be seeing Julio spotting out a couple of players there. We do see Dexterity grabbing that bomb immediately. Not something that teams usually do. They normally leave the bomb back there just a little bit and allow themselves to get a couple of frags before they touch it. But we do see Wag with that bomb at the moment. As Symthic so far able to get first blood there. Grand Beast taking down one. We are going to be seeing, right now, Dexterity just kind of slowing it down, looking in for those frags. Basically, what we see every single one of the matches starting out on this particular map.
Yeah, just taking it slow. Just waiting for that one pick.
Oh my gosh. Didn't want to sneeze in you guys' ear, but we do see Wag right now. Still with that bomb, not really sure where he wants to go. We do have 2 players from Symthic over on the water side, and then we do have Fractal just playing very, very passively onto Semi. So what do you think right now of the way Symthic is playing? I kind of like what they're doing right now.
Yeah, the positions are really good, and also like aggressive node, like you can see now, is really good.
Oh, Secret! Could he go huge with the 3-piece? He does end up failing out, but Jack cleaning it up. No, he doesn't end up going down. Somehow, some way, we do have 2 of the players surviving for Dexterity when Symthic could have cleaned it up. But no, they've managed to hold on, and Grand Beast goes down. What could have been a massive play there for Symthic. Secret going huge, but they weren't able to convert on it. And now Symthic has got to be hitting themselves in the head right now, as Walk is going to try and defend against this. He is going to be set up on Statue. Nice pick up there with the hipfire spray. He does spot out the bomb carrier there onto Crates. Ice Cream is extremely vulnerable right now. Secret going ahead and shifting his attention back over here towards the door. He knows most likely there's going to be a one-man push coming in here, but he needs to be careful of a push coming in from the backside, which is not happening actually. Dexterity not going in for the push. Instead, they may actually back up and go for the C push. So a lot of really cool back and forth plays going down here from both of these teams. Dexterity, though, they are definitely looking like they're going to be the stronger here, as they have managed to take down Secret inside Alpha. 9 is going to be set up on top, as he will be able to pick up Jack as well. Now Symthic down to one last player. It's going to be Grand Beast, as it's down to 2-on-1 actually. So both of these teams are really just slugging it out right now. You have Symthic now starting to back on up. There it is, the push coming over here inside the hallway, and Fractal needs to go huge there. We'll be able to take down Wag. And you get the bomb carrier. We do have the res is probably going to be coming in here as well. There it is. Fractal does take down the bomb carrier. Walk is going to be coming in from the backside as well. Could go huge with the back rage. We'll be able to pick up one. Looking for the second one. And it does look like Fractal has managed to take him down. But we have a couple more players sitting inside Ice Cream. Does Walk actually take him out? He needs to. The spawns are going to come in. And just at the right time, as we do have Alpha completely open. Grand Beast now is the only defense here for Symthic. And he has to push away. So much damage coming in his direction, as we do have him basically pushed outside of any kind of defensive position. You have Fractal coming back in. We'll be able to pick up one. Nobody is going to be able to get onto the bomb carrier himself, as the bomb does go down. Wag with a really nice shot there on top of Secret. As finally we do see Dexterity making the way back in. And I have to say, if they do get control of this bomb site, which it does look like that's exactly what's going to be happening here, this is a huge win right now for Dexterity. And that's a fairly difficult site to get into.
Yeah, especially. But Dexterity, I think they have a lock now.
You have 9 setting up top right now. So he will be able to flush out just about anybody coming in towards the middle of the map. And as you can see, he's just racking up the kills right now. As we do have a possible 1-0 here in favor of Dexterity. Nobody getting onto the fuse just yet from Symthic. So congrats there for that very, very first bomb going in their favor. And we'll see if Dexterity is going to be able to follow it up with a second one. Ended out 2-0. Or if Symthic will be able to regain a little bit of composure here. We do see a back rage coming up, though, as Walk is going to be leading that charge. We do have Secret Didden going down. Walk is going to be coming in here as well, trying to chase down this last player. He is going to be able to find him, and he takes him out there. Walk really no chances. He was getting pushed from 2 different angles at the same time. So at the moment, Dexterity pretty much has the pace and map control all tied up in a nice little bow. And they're going to go ahead and push the bomb on the other side of the map. They've managed to get over here towards Showroom. We did see a pickup. Mav trying to pick up this last player from Sem, not able to do so. Now it's down to a 1 or a 2-on-2 here. Both teams are losing quite a bit of those players. And in terms of frags, Symthic is definitely staying with them. So there's the push. We do have Nesk able to spot out one going into the mid crates. Not able to pick up the frag just yet, though. I would imagine this next nade's going to do quite a bit of damage. You see Mav getting a Magnum there from the backside. We'll be able to basically pincer move on top of Symthic. Not a whole lot of places for him to go. As, wow, somehow Walk still staying up and alive there for the time being. But Secret doesn't get picked up, as well as Jack. 2 more spawns are going to be coming back in over here onto Fractal and Grand Beast. But it's going to be a 2-on-4 situation, as Fractal is going to have a very difficult time of coming out of here on top. He will end up going down. Beast, though, very wisely going ahead and backing up, allowing his team to at the very least stay alive in this map. But it's not enough, as Dexterity is just putting full throttle on, and they are slowly but surely systematically taking apart this Symthic squad. This is just impressive.
I mean, the frag power of Dexterity is so much stronger now.
Oh my god, yes. They just got on a roll there and did not let up. So we are going to be seeing the bomb carrier, though, still playing fairly passive. That's going to be 9 coming back up onto that C site. But there's nobody there from Symthic to really, do anything about this. I really think that, Symthic, they're just not able to get over here in defended time. So Nesk is going to be up top on escalators right now, as he's going to go ahead and push on down. We do have one player, Jack, setting up inside showroom floor. Grand Beast also pushing over here towards, you see one on top of Statue. Nice pickup there. Jack will be able to take him down. Can they get onto the defuse, though, fast enough? They need to make sure right now Julio is in a perfect position to shut this down, and he does just that, as he will be able to take down Walk. Nobody there for Symthic getting onto the defuse just yet. There it is. Finally do have one, but are they going to be able to play defensively enough and get the defuse in time? That might be possible here, and yes, Grand Beast is able to make it just at the last second. So a little bit of a breath of relief as they are not yet going down 2-0 to Dexterity. Grand Beast hightailing it over here towards the other side of the map. Now, if they can get a plant and a site here, this is going to be a massive advantage, as Dexterity will then have to play on the harder side of the map for the defense anyways. Grand Beast pretty much stalled out right here into mid. Not a whole lot of places that he can go. We do see Dexterity spread. Now, I like what Julio is doing there, going around for a back rage 9. He's going to be standing strong here, waiting for anybody from Sim to try and just muscle their way back in here. No smokes are being used just yet. And there is the push coming out from Sim right now. 9 has spotted this out. Can't come out on top with the frags. He does go down. That's going to be Secret with the pickup. Really nice play. We're also going to be seeing Wag getting taken down as well. Nesto, he gets picked up. That's a full wipe and a plant going out. So we have one more push here for Dexterity to try and make their way up. And this is where we have seen time and time again Symthic failing in that last match versus Limited Edition and holding these bomb sites. So it's really going to come down to what they can do in this next 45 seconds to really prove if they have it here, as a Walk will be able to spot out 2 players coming in for the back rage. Not able to get any kind of frags on him just yet, but he is stalling him down quite a bit. The nade pushing him back out. And he should, at the very least, go down, I would imagine, here pretty soon. Yeah, he does get crossfired there. No really chance, as we're also going to be seeing Wag taking down Fractal from the side. Jack is going to be up top here. We do see a push coming out from 9. Not going to be possible here, as he does end up going down. The push, though, from the rest of the members, a 4-man push, and they have been able to completely take it over. Is it enough time, though, as we will be seeing Nest there on the defuse, and it is such a close couple of seconds there, but in the end, Dexterity proved too much for Symthic. So now we do see Symthic just trying to play defensively here. If they can stall it to 1-0, I think that they're going to be happy with that. Obviously, 1-1 would have been fantastic, but 1-0 is not too shabby at all, as we do see Secret now able to hold on here into mid. He does get completely traded out there. Grand Beast will be shifting back on over now, as we will be seeing him spotting out 3 of the players going in for it. That plant has already started happening. Nobody's setting up on top of Escalator to stop this from going down. And we do see Grand Beast now getting picked up. No frags going into his favor, so this could very well be a 2-0 right at the later stages here. We do see Walk trying to clear it on top of Statue. He needs to find these last couple of players from Dex before they can spawn back in, and they have managed to trade out. There's the spawns coming back up. The potential defuse here from Jack, as he's just laying down as much fire as possible, and he will be able to pick up at least one of the frags there on top of Crate. The defuse goes down, but no time, and we will be seeing 1-0 in favor of Dexterity.
That was really good, especially like the Dexterity retrieving. Like in the last 5 seconds, they played their cool. They didn't rush or anything. They knew, okay, we have like 10 seconds. It will be enough, and it was really good to see.
Yeah. So right now we are going to be seeing Symthic here on the better attacking side. That doesn't really mean a whole lot with this Dexterity squad, I don't think. I mean, with the way they played there, I mean, they're just so good with their frags. Like, I just love their pushes. As you saw there at the very end to get that defuse, all 4 of their players just pushed in as one on top of that B site, and they overwhelmed them. I mean, there's 2 players sitting there, and they just completely overwhelmed there. There was nothing that Symthic could do. All right, guys. So here we go. So, Baz, what do you think's going to happen here, man?
I think Symthic will be a bit more aggressive than last time. I think they will pick up the bomb at first and then just push it slowly. But the main problem is like if Dexterity comes really aggressive, then this will be really hard for Symthic to counter that.
Absolutely. So there are the breakouts. Do we have any awkward or weird setups? We do see Julio going for that Mav once again. It proved to be, I really don't think that even with the Mav, Dexterity would have had any trouble with what they were doing. See how the breakouts are going to be faring. Walk making his way over here onto mid. Pretty standard so far. We do see 4 players here for Dexterity setting up next to the bomb site. We do have Julio with that Mav just playing extremely passive. Nobody going onto water side for that back rage, which was kind of something that we had been seeing quite a bit from teams. It was almost becoming a standard for everybody to use. But Nesk is going to be able to spot him out. Does he get the Magnum shot? He doesn't, missing it just by a fraction there. Does have to back on up just a bit. Symthic, though, needs to make sure that they're not going to just play too passive here. They do have to make some sort of headway. Nice pickup there. Nesk finally able to connect with that Magnum shot as he does take down Grand Beast, opening up there onto Waterside itself. Walk going to be coming back around. We'll be able to pick up Nesk. Nice play as we do see Jack also getting picked up. So Symthic is now starting to lose a little bit of ground here. It is going to be a 3-on-3 as Walk getting caught from that grenade, not able to make it out in time. We do see a back rage coming up as well. That's going to be Secret here. Not able to get the frag. Does end up falling. The bomb has not been picked up just yet. We do see Symthic still just trying to get any kind of foothold there on the other side of the map. But again, I do think if they play too defensively here, they're going to be walking right into Dexterity's hands, and they'll probably end up losing out. Alright, so we do see Walk going down. Grand Beast able to spot out the Mav. We'll be able to take him out. Now Julio also falling, so are going to be a little bit up there on terms of players. It is now down to a 2-on-2. The spawns are going to be coming in, so Symthic has a slight little advantage here for just a few seconds as we do see rockets are going to be coming out. Mav still trying to hold strong there into Shop, and he does come out with a frag onto Secret, picking up Jack as well. Can he make it a third? He does, as he takes out Grand Beast single-handedly. Mav just wiping half of the team off of the map for Symthic. And now he is going to be trying to make his way in for a little bit of a back rage. Not going to be the case, though, as a Walk try and make his way over onto mid as well. But Symthic here, they just do not have it right now. Oh, and we do have a drop from Sim, which is almost a guaranteed bomb plant here from Dexterity.
It's looking bad.
Yeah, that is absolutely going to be bad. Looks like Secret is that player who has dropped. Not really sure what his problem was. If it was connection or if it was his PC, but that's going to be a huge loss. We saw Secret doing some massive work previously, so not having that fragger on your team is going to be a big disadvantage in this particular round. And of course, this is going to be a very decisive round here. They do not want to give up this map too easily. It is still 1-0 in terms of score for Dexterity, as we do see the bomb carrier will end up falling. Julio, though, very, very patiently waiting. Will be able to take down Walk. He is spotted out, though, and he is going to be going back and forth, very low on health. Not able to make any kind of headway there, as he does finally get taken down. Now Jack playing extremely defensive here on top of B ledge. Knows that this is going to be a very critical moment. Until Secret can get in, they need to just be able to hold strong here. But look at the bomb carrier going all the way back around. Walk is going to be meeting him head on. See if he can actually make any plays here, as he is going to be getting spotted out. There's a player right up above him as well. Has he been taken down? It looks like he has not. More spawns are going to be coming back in. Look at that Dexterity flooding into the site, as we do see Wag able to pick up 1 and 2 to clutch it up. That's going to be a squad wipe there. Still no fifth here for Symthic, as they will be able to get onto the site itself. And that right there is just, oh my god, my heart, it hurts for him. It really does, you know. Domination, you can kind of get away with not having that fifth player in, but in squad obliteration, it's just so brutal.
Yeah, especially with the spawn rape now, it's so hard to come out.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. We are going to be seeing Grand Beast trying to make his way out. He's not going to be able to do so. 2 players going down inside spawn. Wag will be able to spot out any kind of a potential back rage coming here. He does pick up Secret. Does a considerable amount of damage to the second one as well. Nice little nade right there going down. That was going to be Jack picking him up. But again, I mean, they're going to go 2-0 right now. Next bomb for Dexterity, of course, will win in the match. But even still, we need to be seeing Symthic grabbing at least 2 bomb sites themselves just to tie it up and put it into overtime. So 9 is going to go ahead and back on up here. He is pushed up fairly aggressively, just waiting in for these last couple of players from Symthic to try and flood on in. He is going to be able to pick up at least 2 kills himself before he does go down. But if you take a look right now, Dexterity pretty much firm control of the middle of the map. Nice nade right there, though, as he will be able to take down Walk. We do have Secret finally back into the server. We'll see if Symthic's going to be able to mount any kind of a counterattack here. They have 5 minutes to get 2 bombs. And we've seen both of these teams really struggling to get just any kind of plant at all within the 10 minutes allotted. So they are definitely going to have a big hill to climb right now. Nine is going to be able to spot out 1 from above here. Again, just stalling him out for the most part. I mean, there's really No reason why they have to get aggressive. They could play for time. 4 minutes left. Absolutely doable here. Symthic, on the other hand, they have to make some kind of a play. They do take down 9 finally. As we do have Symthic now making their way up into the middle of the map. Mav is going to be set up fairly nicely here. Outside of Statue, we do have 2 sitting over there onto Waterside as well. Jack going to be going back and forth right now. He will be able to spot out 1. Takes down 9 as the push has commenced. See how well he's going to be able to do, as he will be able to take down Mav as well. Not going to be able to pick up the second one, though. And his teammate, Grand Beast, also going down. So we do see Symthic able to make their way up into mid, but they lose the bomb. And with the spawns coming back in, there's just way too much there for Walk to have to deal with. Has to back on up. We do see Grand Beast here coming out of spawn himself, as he will be able to take down the bomb carrier. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Remember, it takes 45 seconds once the bomb is planted for it to go off. So we do have to see the plant going down right now in order for Symthic to have an opportunity to come in for another plant themselves. It's taking them about 2.5 minutes or so to even get this far after that initial bomb plant. Fractal is going to be able to get in here successfully. We do have Dexterity, though, coming in from both sides. It's going to be Nesk coming in from spawn. Wag with a nice 2-piece as he takes down Fractal and Jack. The defuse is going to be commencing here from Nesk, but I really don't see Symthic being able to do a second bomb site. Just look at Dexterity here, as they are all over this site right now.
Symthic doesn't have the firepower for it.
Not right now, they don't. They do have all 5 of their players back in the server, so at least they have that going for them. There it is. We do see Wag getting picked up there, trying to go in for the defuse. Fractal somehow managing to make his way back in. Going to be able to pick up a 2-piece as well. Looking for a possible defuse. Whoa. He will be able to take down Wag. Fractal single-handedly taking his team apart, picking up 4 kills himself, as Secret is going to be able to stay alive just long enough to put the pressure on. But Fractal going huge right there. Oh my god. We'll see if Symthic is going to be able to convert this into something. Try and take it into overtime right there, as Fractal playing out of his mind. Oh my god. All 5 players are up for Symthic right now, as well as Dexterity. We do see a couple of them push back into spawn. Minute and 48 seconds left to go. And I have to say, Symthic is in a fairly decent position here. If Secret can stay alive, he does end up falling, which is a huge loss right there. We do have Dexterity coming in from the back. We'll be able to find the bomb carrier, and nobody is back here to deal with this right now. We do see Jet coming in here for support. Grand Beast is also going to be falling back, but with the bomb making his way all the way over to the other side of the map, I don't know. The amount of time that it's going to take Symthic to get positioning, to get over there, 1 minute and 17 seconds, they have to pretty much hit every single one of their frags, and I don't see that happening here. 9 coming around. We'll be able to get picked up there, as we do see a Grand Beast also going down. Julio around the bomb. Secret will be up top, as we do see him spawning out. The bomb will be able to, at the very least, stall any kind of push coming in from Dexterity. So Dex right now, 45 seconds left. Pretty much just playing for time right now. They're not going to go in for the bomb. They know that Symthic has to make the move at the moment, and there's pretty much no chance for them to do that unless they can get every single one of these frags right now. We do see Fractal coming in from behind. We'll be able to get spotted out, not able to get any kind of a frag there. Grand Beast coming in here. He has not been able to trade out. The bomb is down onto street side. Nobody from Symthic is in a position here to take care of it. Walk getting chased right now, as his teammate has been able to help him out just a little bit, but they're falling one by one here. Symthic on a 3-on-5 right now, as Walk only able to get the kill now with 8 seconds left. No time to get a plant. So we are going to be seeing Symthic falling on this first map to Dexterity, 2-1. Very close match, I have to say. And you know, I'm kind of curious, how would Symthic have played had they not dropped Secret out?
And already, Dexter is already going for the plant, but yeah, it's hard to know. I mean,
well,
they went for the squad.
They were able to go for the plant because Secret dropped.
Yeah, agreed.
When Secret dropped, we saw Symthic really faltering there in their frags. It gave an opening for Dexterity to go ahead, grab the bomb, and push it on in over onto Bravo. Or I'm sorry, over onto their side of the map anyways. And there's just no chance right there.
Because there's little cover going from your spawn to the MCOMs.
All right, so here we go. We are going to be live. Symthic is going to be playing on the Chinese side, as Dexterity will be on the US side. And guys, let me know in chat who you think is going to be able to take the win here. Is it going to be Symthic able to even it up 1-1, take it to a map number 3, or do you think Dexterity is going to make it a quick 2-0, shutting this bad boy down, moving on and securing their spot in the playoffs for tomorrow? Let me know in chat. What do you think, Baz?
It's hard to tell, to be honest. I think Dexterity will have a bigger chance to win.
I really don't know. Because I haven't seen either of these teams playing on Dawnbreaker too awful much, so I don't know how they play this map. But I don't know. I feel like Symthic might be able to pull out a miracle here, just because this doesn't feel very very Dexterity to me. This map. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like it's a map that we would see them really, just crushing on. But we do have a recon kit coming up for Fractal right now. All meds right now for Dexterity, so no Mav play is going to be going down. Do have the entry frags that are going to be coming in here as Wag spotting out one. Not able to get the shots in on the head, though. He does have to back on up. In fact, he's going to get down a little bit there in terms of health. There's the push. Julio does get picked up. Wag immediately coming around the backside will be able to take down Wak as the reses are going to be coming in. So now we do have 2 players left up and alive there on the south side of the map. Grand Beast also getting picked up. A big back rage is going to be commencing here as Jack is basically surrounded. And I don't know. I guess this is going to be Dexterity's map, the way that we are seeing it right now. They're 9 now getting control of that bomb. We do see him pushing on up over here towards the Bravo Alpha sites. So it looks like they are going to be going in for B first, as they have the majority of their players over here. Julio is going to be doing some work, as well as Nesk. We do see a little bit of a back rage potentially happening there from Sim. Will be getting taken care of, I would imagine, as we do have 2 players coming in from main spawn. Oh, it does look like 9 has gotten taken out. Jack was there with the frag. You have Grand Beast possibly coming in here as well with Fractal. Nice headshot there onto Julio. That was a huge play, as it will possibly open this up here for them to get that defuse. And again, as we said before, if you do get wiped here, it's almost impossible to get back into the game. 9, though, holding strong as he will be able to take down Wak. 3 players, actually, as he picks up Secret, Grand Beast, and Wak all himself. And that is going to be more spawns coming back in. Symthic has 1 chance to go in for a retake, and that is it. Julio could be your star player right now, as he will be beating 4 players from Symthic all by his lonesome. He's going to be able to get that first kill. Picks up a second one, looking in for 2. Will be able to make it happen. Let's see if he's going to be able to make it 3rd, as he is going to be able to pull out the G18. No shots coming in there, but massive damage going in there for Julio, as he does stop basically the entire Symthic squad from going anywhere. And that is going to be first blood, first bomb site for Dexterity.
And it will be hard for Symthic. I mean, Dexterity still has map control.
Yeah, that was brutal. And yes, you can see we have Dexterity just in firm control right now of this map. Nesk able to pick up 1. He's going to be picking up a second one. Pulls out the G18. Not able to clutch him up, but his teammate coming in from behind, able to do a little bit of work. Ness still trying to get those faraway shots. The G18, not the best, but he has managed to get a squad wipe there once again, as the bomb has spawned back in. Who's going to be going back and getting it? Wag will be that man. Looks like they're probably going to go over here towards Alpha. And yeah, this is just Dexterity all day long. Guys, if you want to know how to play this map, you definitely just watch Dexterity here, because they have this down to a science. Mav able to take down Jack. There's going to be another guy right across the way here. And he's not going to be able to get the frags there. He does go down. Bomb is going to be planted here onto that Charlie site. We do see Wag back up, as well as 9. Still 3 players will be up and alive. Do have Symthic just looking. It looked like they were trying to find anybody setting up on top of bridge, but not going to be the case. Jack is going to be back up and alive. It looks like Julio going down. There's the push coming out, as Dexterity still going to be staying up and alive. It's a 1-on-1 here now, 2-on-2 with the spawns coming back in. The trades are happening, and Symthic coming out on top, but it's Secret, the only player alive, and we already have 2 players in position to hold on to this bomb site. I think we are going to be seeing a very quick 2-0, and basically a 4-minute game, which is very shocking, I have to say.
Especially on this map with the distances, it's like you can't go any faster on this.
Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be near impossible there to beat. So, anyways, guys, yeah, that was a pretty one-sided match, I would have to say. Frags definitely going into the favor there of Dexterity. 9-4 for Julio, 6-0 for Wag, 10-3 for Nesk. 9, of course, going huge there with that 3-piece and the plant going 5-5. 9 though is a little bit more of your objective player. We've seen him with the bomb the majority of the time in previous cups as well as this one here. So not surprising to see him kind of breaking even there. Mav going 4-3. But fantastic job there from Dexterity. Symthic, what did they need to do, Baz, to answer back from this?
It's really hard to tell. I mean, Dexterity just had the good pushes and then they had the spots. So the Symthic was almost, it was impossible to come back. So the only thing Symthic can do is like go fast in good positions, have some frags and then go for the bombs. But it will be really hard, especially with the time. I mean, they have to plant like the first M-com within 2 minutes and that's like really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only do they have to plant, but they have to prevent anything from Dexterity.
Yeah, they have to have that map control still after that first M-com. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you know, as we stated this before, though, US side is usually the easier side attacking-wise. But, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a dominant performance such as that on this map. I mean, that was about as good as you can get. Basically 2 minutes per bomb. That's crazy. That's like overtime stuff right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to be back in here. Symthic back against the wall. They've already lost their first map, their choice map. And it's not looking so good here for the second map of this best of 3. Now, they are in the winner's bracket here, so they do have an opportunity to still make their way up into the playoffs. But man, oh man, would they have loved to get that #1 seed in the groups, as we are going to be seeing Symthic here in the final round, potentially down 2 sites. 7 seconds left on the clock. Dexterity got to be feeling pretty good here, I have to say, as we will be having, I don't know, I think Dexterity is probably, well, I really don't see any reason for them not to play aggressive. We do have the squad leader already pointing out over there onto the Alpha site, so we do see those squad points that are going to be lining up here in just a few seconds. Ness is going to be spread out over onto Alpha. We do see a fairly aggressive push here from Dexterity just to get control of the bridge. It looks like 3 players, which is something that we don't normally see. Usually about 2-player push is about it, but 9 is going to be leading that charge here with a nade. No hit markers there, so he's not going to be able to get any damage there. His teammate, though, coming in from the side, will be able to do just that as he picks up Walk. 9 going in for those long-range shots with the AAK. Not going to be possible, though, as he is pushed back. But bridge control immediately going into the favor here of Dext. Do have Symthic coming around on the backside, but they have managed to secure it. Mav able to spot out 1 right across on the other side of the bridge. Ness going to go ahead, push his advantage, as they will be able to get control of top A. We do have a couple of players coming in onto bridge here from Symthic, but Walk needs to be careful of not throwing away his life. He's going to be extremely exposed right there, as you can see, just narrowly escaping as he's down to 9 health. There's really not a whole lot that he's going to be able to do in that situation. Alpha already getting planted. We do see Wag pushing up, extremely aggressive over here onto Bravo site. He should be able to catch a couple of these Sim players from behind, and he will be able to spot out 1, but not able to get the frags on him. If he had just waited, he didn't even see him. He just waited there. He probably could have picked up both of those players, but 9 coming around the top side will be able to say bye-bye there to Sniper Tower, spawning it across the way there onto Bravo bomb site as well. But this is looking pretty damn decent here for Dexterity. 8 minutes, and, well, 8 minutes on the clock, period. While this isn't going to come down to time, I mean, they're soaking up so much here. Fractal finally getting onto the defuse. He is going to be spotting out that parachute. He knows the push is happening, and he's not able to get the frag in time. So we are going to be seeing that, that final bomb going down, which means that it is going to be GG there to Dexterity.